All right, guys, welcome to 1.04, solving one-step equations. Go ahead and write down the learning objective, which is through guided notes, students will solve one-step equations. And our essential question is, how do I solve one-step equations? So when solving one-step equations, the good rule to remember is what we do to one side we also do to the other side. Okay, so a good tip to remember also is whenever you have an equation, just draw a line down the equal sign. So when there's a line down the equal sign, it just reminds you that equal operations must happen on both sides of the equation. Okay, so some inverse operations to remember. So if we are dealing with an equation that has an addition operation, then we must remember that the inverse of addition is subtraction. And as you guys might have guessed it already, the subtraction operation, the inverse is addition. And for multiplication, the inverse is division. And then lastly, if you have division, the inverse is multiplication. I also want to give you guys an extra one to remember. This is going to be really useful for some of the problems in here and in the future as well. So if you have a number that is being squared, right, a number that's being squared, then the inverse of the square is the square root. Okay, so remember that one as well. Inverse of the square is the square root, and vice versa. All right, so go ahead and fill in the blank for this one. Inverse operations are operations that cancel each other out. Well, let me rewrite that. Okay, so once you have this down, go ahead and click onto the next video and we will start some example problems.